Hey, do any of you guys know the Muffin Man? No, not the muffled man. The Muffin Man. Muffin-man. Muffin Man. There's a song about him? You don't? Darn, that really salts my muffins. I guess I'll have to go Google something to see if I can get a hold of him some other way. Muffin Man. Muffin Man. Muffin Man. Hey guys, it's me. The Muffin Man. I gotta figure out why people keep passing out when they summon me. It's really a problem. But I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that he was gonna be making a muffin-based YouTube video, because he clearly needed me for something. So I'll go do that for him or something. Today's recipe is brought to you by me, the Muffin Man. But if you want to find the recipe, it's at the King Arthur Baking website, so go there if you're interested. Before we begin to make my world-famous muffins, I need to drink some coffee. Being summoned is a very tiring process, and people seem to do it quite often. Do you know how bad my sleep schedule is? Whenever I try to sleep, I get summoned to someone's sleepover. It's miserable. But now that I've had some coffee, we can start by washing our hands to help wash the excess caffeine off our hands. We can also preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit and grease our muffin tin. Only then can we finally begin to make muffin. You'll want to start by grabbing a large bowl and... Wait, where did I put my large bowl? Probably dropped the last sleepover I was summoned to. Darn, I guess I'll just have to use a small bowl and let it bake for a few minutes to rise. Oh, there it is. Now that we have a large bowl, we can add in 8 tablespoons of room temperature butter and 1 cup of normal sugar. Then, we'll want to beat everything together to cream the butter. Afterwards, we will want to add in 2 large eggs. We want to add in the eggs one at a time and beating the mixture in between each addition. Now, you'll want to apologize for beating your mixture so much. I deeply apologize for putting you through all of this pain just so you become a beautiful muffin. This step is important and will directly affect how well the end product is. I've apologized so much while baking that I was actually called the dough whisperer in high school. Once we have finished apologizing, we will want to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then beat it again. I'm sorry. Then alternate adding in 2 cups total of flour and 1/2 cup of milk while beating the mixture gently. I'm sorry. Finally, scrape down the sides of the bowl before mashing 1/2 cup of blueberries and then adding them to the batter alongside 2 cups of unmashed blueberries. The next step is to stir, not beat, the blueberries into the batter to help distribute them equally. Now we're gonna want to begin scooping our batter into the muffin pan, but I need some more coffee before we can start. Okay, now that I got another coffee, we began scooping the batter into the muffin pan using 1/4 cup scoops. Once the pan is all filled with muffin batter, we can sprinkle about 1 teaspoon of sugar on top of each muffin before tossing it into the oven for 30 minutes, or until they pass the signature Muffin Man toothpick test. While the muffins are baking, I'm gonna go see if the guy who has summoned me has woken up yet. Oh my, what happened? Why do I feel so jittery? Well, I don't have time to think about that. I gotta go find a Muffin Man. Oh, hey man, I was just going to check on you. I have no idea why people always keep passing out around me. It's weird. Well, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that based off of how jittery I feel, and the fact that you're holding an entire pot of coffee right now, that I have like an aura of caffeine around you that instantly puts anyone into a caffeine-based coma. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense. You really need to get some actual sleep instead of just substituting it with caffeine. Well, I was trying to do that until you rudely interrupted me in the middle of my nap. Oh, sorry. Anyway, though, I made you some muffins and a muffin-themed YouTube video while you were, passed out on the floor. How in the world did you know that I was trying to make a muffin-themed YouTube video? That's like a really specific thing to guess about. Oh, lucky guess. You make a pretty good muffin. Well, I mean, how do you think I got the name the Muffin Man? But, how are you gonna get back to, wherever you came from? Oh, that's easy. You just have to go do whatever you did to summon me, but do it in reverse. So I just have to say your name again 3 times into a mirror? But in reverse? Uh-huh. Okay, wow, that was weird. I'm going to try to, avoid summoning... what would you even call the Muffin Man? A god? A monster? A ghost? I'm just gonna try to avoid summoning things in general from now on. But, all's well that ends well, right? Little did Gavin know, it did not end well. For the next 2 weeks, he would get no sleep at all, due to the fact that his bloodstream was now 50% caffeine.